Hi everyone, I'm here today to show you guys an easy tip to make summertime camping in your A-liner more comfortable. What I'm specifically talking about is when the A-liner is camped in direct sunlight. As most of you probably are aware, these nice big skylights we have on our A-liners act like enormous solar collectors when they're in direct sunlight. If it's cold weather, that's nice, keeps the camper nice and warm. In the middle of summer, not so much. The trick, of course, is to cover them up. As we found out last summer, we had a particular instance where we had no shade of any kind. The south-facing one was just baking hot all summer. Finally came up with maybe we can throw something over it like a tarp, which we did. We tacked it down with some strings, and it worked. Did the job, made us know that it works. But it was kind of a pain in the neck, nothing you'd want to be able to do routinely. Came up with something easier. What we're going to be doing today is using these. These are drapes that are plastic, polyester, composite of some sort from Menards. I got these on sale for about $15 a piece. They're slightly wider than the camper and a little bit taller than they need to be, roughly about yay big on the camper. What we're going to do is install on each corner one of these rare earth magnets. It's a two-piece arrangement, the magnet and then the metal strip around it that it's supposed to stick to. The metal strip that it's supposed to stick to is going to be epoxy down, or actually probably double stick tape down. Here and here, and on the other side the exact same thing. The magnets are going to be stitched into the corner of the camper itself. That will allow us to basically take it, when we're ready, unroll it, and just kind of slap it up, and it should just stick and stay on pretty much on any kind of wind or any kind of conditions. Also come down very easily, and because of the material it is, if it gets wet from rain or dew, it barely matters. So let's get together and get this set up.
So these particular blackout curtains actually have built-in hems that I'm going to take advantage of. I used a seam ripper to open up this space. Now this is a 1-inch magnet, 1-inch rare earth magnet. I'm going to slip that up inside all the way to the top corner, because I want the magnets to be as far in the corners as possible, because the blackout curtain just barely fits over the bubble window. So I'm going to push that into the corner, and then I'm going to mark the edges, and I'm going to sew just on either side of the magnet. You want the space for the magnet, the little pocket the magnet goes in, to be as small as possible so it doesn't move around. What I'm going to end up doing is machine stitching this way as far as I can, but then this seam will have to be done hand stitched, because once the magnet's inside of there, I can't put it on my machine because it'll stick to the metal parts of the machine. So I can only sew one seam on the little pocket for the magnet. Now for the bottom, I am going to take advantage of the fact that there's an open hem right here. I'm going to slip the magnet in, and again I'm going to sew here and here with my machine, and then hand stitch this seam because the magnet will already be inside of there, and I can't sew on the machine once the magnet's inside. It's just too strong. It will stick to the needle and other parts of the machine. And if you want to wait it now.
Okay, now we're going to find out if the double stick tape is strong enough to stand up to the rare earth magnets or not. First I'm going to clean the spot with a little alcohol. That's all I'm using, just some stuff I happen to have in the house, nothing special. Thoroughly clean the corner where the first magnet's going to go on, or the first metal strip's going to go on, to make sure the double stick tape at least has the best chance possible of staying. All right, get it all clean, dry her off. Probably the cleanest it's been in years. And then on our piece of metal, which I have cut in half from its original size. It was a full circle, but the circle is literally twice as wide as the rail. So I cut it in half. I've already pre-applied the double stick tape on the back side, and I used an X-Acto blade to trim around it. I'm just going to peel it off and stick her on. And then we're going to find out once and for all if this is going to be good enough or not, or if I have to resort to epoxy to hold these down. Get this off, that would be nice. There we go. All right, press her on. And on the edge, push with all my might. Make sure the tape has a chance of adhering. That's pretty firm. Okay, now let's bring the corner of our tarp. It's already got the magnet installed, and let's see if it's good enough. Definitely sticks on. Oh yeah. Oh, this will be just fine. No issue at all. I was worried about nothing. All right, time to do the other 4. Okay, this is what it looks like when it's up. Basically, the corners just snap on. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not happy with how much these hold on. They're not as good of a firm hold as I thought they were. I thought I could just toss this up and things just snap on. The reality is not the case. I needed something to reach and push up a little higher. And I think this wouldn't handle a whole lot of wind the way it is now. I'm probably going to double up the magnets or something to that effect. But the material itself and the size and the coverage is actually great. They will definitely do the job. Right now, they'll do the job even if the wind's not too high. But we're going to address this, make the magnets stronger somehow, some way. But overall, looks good. Okay, in an effort to make this stick on a little bit better, I'm going to try 2 different tacks. One of them is using another neodymium magnet to make it hopefully stick a little bit better, and then we'll see what the results are. And the second one is going to be trying to use a bit of Velcro instead of the magnets and see how that works. I got a hunch it's going to be the Velcro. But starting with the magnets, easy enough. I just snap it on to the one that's already there. Sticks on really well. Now it doesn't have to go through the fabric, so hopefully it'll stick a little bit better. And it does. However, it still slides up and it's just going to slide off anyway. This isn't really going to work. The magnets are, I'm going to call the magnets a bust, unfortunately, which is a shame because they would have been very convenient. Let's try the Velcro next. Got a piece of some heavy-duty Velcro. We're going to stick it on right above where the magnet was. Just the one here. There we go. Right here. It's heavy duty with pretty good adhesive, so I think this will probably stay on here. The other half, which is going to go on to the tarp itself, I don't think it's going to stick very well on that, so I'm going to both stick it and put, for the time being, some staples through it just to see that it actually works or not. Whether I got to do more or not on this. And I think I'll use this corner here. So I am just going to stick it right on and, oops, wrong side. Here we go. I'm just going to stick it right on and staple it. Pop a couple of staples through, because it's not going to stick on here very well without it. And let's see how this sticks. Magnet's still in place, but again, not doing a whole lot. Yep, that's the winner. Okay, we're going to redo this project in a small amount by, we're going to yank the magnets back out, and we're going to put Velcro on all the corners instead. But I can already see this is actually very strong. It's going to work. I should have done Velcro in the first place. Okay, well, live and learn. Magnets would have been nice and convenient, but they're just not going to hold up on this situation. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. It was fun making this video.